I wanna run away with an island girl, eh? Oh, with an island girl, eh? Wanna run with an island girl, eh? Tonight, yeah.
What I want, even if someone don't like it.
Like if someone
takes us back to the cotton fields.
You want to be in the cornfield?
She fights about falling slowly. If ever you are in doubt, remember what mama told me. Brown skin girl, your skin just like pearls. Best thing in the world.
So I have one here. This guy got really into it.
Oh yeah.
He said where to start.
Well, give him a shout out as well.
Just the general lack of consideration. Also, Dutch people need to be remembered of their colonial past. Thank you. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced like blatant racism, but
sorry, what does that mean?
racism, like straight up obvious racism where you can't even question, like
I have.
I think I
A
have.
monkey.
Who?
A monkey.
Who called you a monkey?
A beautiful monkey.
Sus, man.
Who?
Man.
Who?
It was some Russian guy.
Oh,
And
okay.
he was in at the station. I was standing outside, but he was really smiling and talking well to me in English. So I was like, okay. But the girl next to me was speaking Russian as well because she's from Russia. And he told her like, yeah, this land has beautiful monkeys. And then I didn't know what he was saying, so I was smiling with him just. And him, he's like,
You mentioned you're like, yeah, we do.
Beautiful monkey.
yeah. And then she was like, yeah, don't talk to him. I was like, why? He's being kind. He's like, no, he called you a monkey. I was like, oh.
At least she
Okay.
said it.
How old are you?
This was a year ago.
Oh, that's fine.
That's quite young.
In my school, someone came up to me, and this guy literally came up and he was like, yo, what's up, nigga? Wait. So like back home, I'm not even gonna lie, like back in Kenya, I don't think the whole the end term, whatever.
Yeah,
the term
it carries
is,
weight.
it's not as bad as it is in the
Yeah.
US.
Like a
You know, like the African American thing and like how bad it is out there.
Yeah.
But still, like coming here, I was like, like I'm actually not okay with someone calling me that. And it was someone who was Eastern European. So then he comes up to me, and then my friend was there, and he goes, yo, like you can't say that to her. And he was like, what do you mean? Like it's a compliment. And I was like, hey, and I was literally, my fists were there, like I was ready, and I was like in school, and like my school's all, posh, whatever. And I was like, should I fight? Like not. And then he literally goes, he's like, yeah, it's a compliment. Like, I mean, look at her. So I was like,
Look at her, wow.
I know.
Look at her what?
And since that day, I've never spoken to that guy again. Like, we were okay before that, but ever since then, like, I was like, actually, there's no need for us to speak. Like, there's no need for us to have any communication. Because you obviously don't understand. And I asked him, like, if I'm asking you, please don't call me that.
Dude, that's
And then you say, no, but I can.
That's where I'm like, okay, that's
Because then
problematic.
that power thing, those dynamics where it's not like I can choose to call you what I want, even if someone don't like it.
Like if someone
takes us back to the cotton fields.
You want to be in the cornfield?
No, you mean the N-word. Do you know the N-word? I get
One of those things where the white man was in power in the cotton fields in places in Rhodesia. Anyway, do you know what? They took black people from the African continent, full stop. If you watch those things like Roots and things, you
Have you seen that video of the guy where they go on a field trip to a cotton field?
Yes! And then the mom, he comes back with some cotton, and then his mom was so she's like, what are you doing with raw cotton? So like, we went on a field trip and the mom signed for it even.
I have no idea. They were picking cotton in the hot sun. I was like, wow. It's too much. But no, like in situations like that, like I've also been asked like, oh, like how did you get to this uni? Or like, you must have come here on a scholarship. Like there's no other way. There's no other way.
The other week it's deep. Those people who stopped me said, so how did you find the Netherlands? I said, oh, I just...
Is that your Dutch accent?
The Netherlands.
The Netherlands, I don't know. Anyway, so then I was like, my school or whatever, I came here in 2016 for a Model United Nations trip and we visited the school that I'm at now. And he said, oh, so people from Zimbabwe come here? Like, how did you come? And he was, repeating the same questions. And I'm like, dude, don't make me say that your ancestors and the British are the reason that I'm here. Are the reason that I have the opportunity, Because like we were there, I have a job, I'm a nanny.
And they live in this massive tower block, and I went to get my bike, but to get the bike, it's like a locked bit that I didn't have the key for. So I asked like a random guy who lived there, like, hey, can you like open this door so I can get my bike? And he's like, no, you're not meant to have your bike there. And I'm like, right, can I get my bike though? And he was like, no. And I was like, because I don't know you. And I'm like, you think I'm a thief? And he's like, it's not personal. And then ran away. And I'm like, but it like, I'm like a white girl, you'd be like, yeah, like, get on the bike. It's like one of them ones where things happen and you're like, that's probably because I'm black, but if I wasn't black, it wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
But then often you don't know that because you don't know what happened.
You never know.
Yeah.
Do you not feel like if no one teaches, okay, I know it sounds bad, but do you not feel like if no one teaches that person, that you have to be that person to teach them?
No, I'm not teaching.
No, because the thing
I
is,
have that. Like,
I know what you mean.
I
I do.
Like you can't do that to everyone else, and
Yeah.
I'm where you stop. You know?
yeah, but there
I
are.
can't always be like
It's
that.
true, I think, but like there are moments where you're like, okay, maybe they just don't know better, and this is my moment. Like you've been given the moment now to teach people. Like you know, maybe they haven't had. I don't know. Like some of my
Exposure to
friends,
that, yeah.
some of my housemates, they're like, you're like the first black person I've seen.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like in Bulgaria. And they're like, yeah, it's, you know, it's different. So like experiencing it, la la la, and all that stuff. But I was like, you always feel, why should I always be the one responsible to teach you? Like sometimes, you know, like if I'm the first black person you meet, now all of a sudden I represent the whole black community.
Yeah.
Or like the whole mixed community, colored community, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, we're so different. Like everyone is so different. The same way Jack, John, whoever is different. Like, hey, why are you just
Young and pimp.
Shame.
It's like, for me, I actually think I experience more blatant racism because I work at like the widest club possible in The Hague. And like even yesterday, like I was working casually, right? And I'm walking away from the table I was working at, and this guy was talking to my other colleague, and he was like, oh no, those ladies there are witches, whatever, you're beautiful. And he pointed to me and he was like, you're a nigger, but I didn't hear him the first time, right? I didn't hear that man's. And so my friend, who's like a half Turkish Dutch person, she was like, Lorraine, did you just catch that? And I was like, catch what? So I turned around and he's like, you're a nigga. But he was saying it in like the most friendly way. Like,
That's what they do though.
it looked like with his whole chest too. They're like, you're a nigga. And I was like,
Apparently it's a big
what?
Dutch thing, innit? I think I've been called nigger multiple times, but I just don't know because it's Dutch.
because
And I'm
the way
just like,
they use it in Dutch is also very
Conquer nigger as well. I got that pulled as well. Like, conquer nigger. And I'm like,
that?
yeah.
Do you know what that is in translation?
I didn't know it until
Yeah.
now. I didn't know what it meant until 2 days ago.
They look like
Cancer with the word cancer.
Yeah, it's
I don't
really
know what
bad.
it is.
It is disgusting.
Disgusting.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But Lolo, then
Yeah, and then I, left my workplace because after that, like, he got kicked out obviously because I'm not really allowed to put physical. I'm on a visa, so I can't be trying to play like anyway. So I left, and I'm going home, and then him and his friends were actually also in like Plein is like a square, right?
yeah.
So they were there like just chilling after the club. So I'm getting my bike, and then he sees me, and then he comes and he's like, "It's the nigga again!" And he comes with his 2 other friends. And guys, I felt so unsafe because then they come, and then one guy kicks off my bike because I'll take my bike off, and he kicks it down, and I was like, guys, I was actually crying. I was praying already. I was like, it's Sunday, God have my back.
Like,
And I was like,
Yeah.
three
against one.
I know
against
myself.
one.
I know 3 against me is not me. And then the guy's just like, so I take my bike up, and then he spits on me. Like he spits on me.
you today?
Yeah. With the I went home crying, guys. This morning.
Like it's actually deep.
Guys, I went home crying. I was like, guys, I was so scared. And then, because then after that, like, luckily a taxi came by, and I was like, guys, let me just help myself by calling a taxi. And so the taxi stopped, so then they went away, and I was like, thank you, Jesus. I got my bike and I ran. I biked. Guys, I have never felt more unsafe in my life than that moment.
The police won't even
What do they do? What do they do?
What's that?
What's that?
what's aangifte in Nederlands?
What do you mean?
Aangifte?
Oh, like you can go and complain, like
done that because
go
they
make a
actually
record
take
of
it
it. So
seriously.
like be like this happened, and this is what the person looked like.
Especially if it's university students.
Like, could you point them out?
I could point out one of the guy that called me nigger in the club, and then I saw him afterwards.
Yeah.
But his friends, I don't know what they look like.
Yeah.
Like I know him and what he was wearing. Everything else, I don't know.
Worst thing is they get in groups as well, and then groups are in trouble. They don't
Exactly.
get
Also, when alcohol's involved, it's a whole different.
They just
Like,
become
my mom's
more-
always warned me to be careful of like men, and when they're drinking, especially
And when
if they
they're
also
drunk.
look different, that's the worst time.
Yeah.
Then they can't control what they're.
I'm sorry, man. I'm really scared.
So be careful when you come, Shay, because now
You're scaring those ones that are like
an international
Remember yesterday,
thing.
I was like, well,
you know the Ugandan guy was preaching.
Why did it? Oh.
That's what she told me. I was like, that's why I asked you this morning. Like coming to church, and also the other white guy, the one who's from Botswana, South Africa.
Yeah.
So then he was preaching about how sometimes we might have hate, like in our hearts, and like I thought it was really good because you know sometimes when white people hear it coming from another white person, then they take it and they're like, because you know sometimes you might harbor these feelings. Oh, I don't want to go to a certain place because there's black people there, or I'm not gonna sit in this section in church because I know the Africans sit there. You know that sort of thing. So he was talking about that, and he was just also at the end praying about it. Like if you feel like you have hate towards some people, it just happens, you know, subconsciously where you see someone and it's like, and then you act a certain way, you know. What? So
okay.
guys, it happens. I won't even. It happens to guys. Who heard this girl say that?
With her chest. Oh wow.
We're not going to go to that point, alright?
It's okay. But yeah, it's deep.
Yeah.
It's deep.
All right. So I know we've had this discussion maybe with a few of you, but some of us, our type, when it comes to guys, it's not people that live in this country. How do you guys feel about it though? Like, do you feel like you could see yourself like getting a relationship or like liking someone that's
This is so
from here or from, you know?
We spoke about this yesterday. We spoke about this yesterday.
Okay, tell us. What was the discussion like?
I was just saying like I've never been attracted to like a white guy before, but I'm open to all races, you know, as long as he's a Christian. I'm open to trying all things.
Amen.
And also it needs to be somebody who's willing
Familiar
to
with the
understand
culture.
my culture, you know, to learn about all these different things
should
that
be
we just
open
been
to
talking
learn,
about.
yeah.
You need to just be open because especially you need to be able to have rhythm and dance.
We could take our time.
You know, but it's a deep thing.
for that.
But
You, this one saying, her man's who is the dancer.
I want to say that.
He's doing the whole thing. You can't even say anything.
I'm really just open, you know. So yeah, but I've never been in an interracial relationship.
I mean, the most I've done is light skins. That for me is my.
I don't.
Come back and be friends.
I can just.
I can just disappear. No, but I hate that people assume that I only like black guys because that's not the situation. It just happens to be that my exes and things like that are Kenyan because I lived there and they happen to be, you know, local Kenyans. Like, but then you come here and like some of my friends who think any black guy is like for me.
Yeah.
And then in the class and we're dancing and I'm like, he's black. He's cute for you, Prince. And I'm like, no, he's not. He's actually not. Like,
You know, and we know the niggas in the club who are trash. And everything. Everywhere. And then that guy, I'm like, man, why are you even dancing with that guy?
Yeah. That's the thing. We saw people as me and we know them.
That guy is a demon. He's actually a demon.
watch out, ladies. There is a man.
He's light skin, he has dreadlocks still like.
I know
No, guys.
He's a man. He has 3 children. 3 children. Bro. And he's left, right, and center moving.
He was there with our own friends. We did like.
Guys, he's actually crazy. He's actually crazy.
My number 4.
No, I can't actually be doing those
But
things.
then also like something in the back of my mind, even though I know it shouldn't be there, is like I'm in my mind. I'm like a white guy will never be attracted to me. I don't know, you know.
No, like,
I don't know why, but it just.
so many of these children are born because like Dutch men love black women. This is.
It's only of these children. These 3 here have come from being loved by these 3. Pa.
Example.
Okay, but also to be fair, to be fair, they met in bots, not here. So that's just
Exactly. My mom went to Kenya and that's where they met.
I think
in
that's
the village.
I love that.
But also what you notice? People who are mixed and they grow up here, they're different.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're a whole different.
A whole different breed.
It's a whole different situation.
Yeah.
Because for us, our white parents lived there and they saw the culture there and they raised us with that culture. And obviously they tried to like spice. They tried to throw their, you know,
but it was a bit. It wasn't.
They will understand your struggle because it's like on one hand you want someone who will understand your culture, but then the ones who do understand your culture, they want you to be the woman who stays at home because does everything, does all of that. So there's no, it's hard to find a
balance.
The balance. All right, guys. I think this is a perfect moment for us to close off. Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll be seeing you soon, and that's it, guys. Bye. Bye. Hey, hey, hey.
Big thighs, brown eyes.